Greetings and salutations, mortals. 'Tis I, Naszvanu, and welcome to part 6 of What If Naruto Was Half Uchiha. I just wanted to greet you guys by saying sit back and relax. You're in for a treat. And so, we begin. The morning sun rose over the land of waves, indicating the start of a new day. A doctor came early in the morning to check up on Sakura. The girl had lost a lot of blood, and if it wasn't for Kakashi's treatment, her condition might have been even worse. Naruto and Sasuke sat in the room. No noise came from them as they both just made sure Sakura was stable. The pink-haired Genin had yet to wake up, making their team worry about her condition. What else could it be done? Naruto asked, sitting a few feet away from Sakura, watching her closely in hopes to see her wake up. Don't know, honestly, Sasuke said, staring out a nearby window. If only I was faster! Naruto glanced over to Sasuke after a moment, seeing the boy wasn't even arguing with him. Sasuke also blamed himself for Sakura's condition. If only I was stronger. Suddenly the door opened with Kakashi standing there. Even with his mask on, the boys knew he had something planned. It's time we started training. I talked to Inari, and she will be taking care of Sakura. Inari? Naruto asked, cocking his head sideways. She's Tasuna's daughter. Anyway, there's a nice forest behind the house. We'll be doing our training there. The two Uchihas locked eyes. Both silently agreed. We need to be stronger, Sasuke said under his breath, only loud enough for Naruto to hear. The boy gave a slight nod in response, determination filling their hearts. Let's get going then. If you can finish training within, let's say 4 days, then I'll teach you a new jutsu. Kakashi said this with a slight smirk under his mask. He knew that now he got the boys fired up. Naruto's eyes widened at the prospect of a new jutsu. Instantly, the two boys launched up. Let's do it! The two exclaimed simultaneously. With that, the three went over to the nearby forest. There weren't any people nearby for about a kilometer, so they won't be bothered. The sun shined through the treetops, slightly lighting up the otherwise dark area. The trees were taller than any building the boy had ever seen. Alright, let's get started, Kakashi said, walking up to a tree. What you'll be training is something called chakra control. This allows a ninja to walk on any surface. The Jonin planted his foot against the tree as he surprisingly started walking up it, showing no struggle at all, even upside down. Kakashi walked across a hanging branch, standing on the other side, making it look like he was hanging. An advanced form of chakra control is where a ninja can also walk on water, but we'll get to that on a later point. The man suddenly jumped down, landing easily in front of the two. To do this, you need to concentrate your chakra into the soles of your feet. You need to find the perfect balance of chakra. Enough to carry your weight, but not so much that you'll be flying off it. This is the only explanation you'll be getting. Kakashi threw 2 kunai at the top of 2 separate trees. Bring me those kunai and I'll teach you the jutsu. Kakashi merely walked off, leaving the Uchihas to figure it out on their own. I'll race you to the top, Naruto shouted, running up the tree, but as soon as he attempted to run up it, he was launched back into another tree. Too much chakra. Sasuke tried stopping his laughter, but he couldn't help himself. You seriously think it would be that easy? Here, let me show you how it's done. The boy quickly ran up to a tree, but as soon as he got about a meter up, his feet slipped, making him fall flat on the ground. Naruto had a smug look before saying, Not as easy as it looks, huh? Shut up! With that, the boys started their long, excruciating training. Unbeknownst to the boys, while they were busy, the village doctor came back to check up on Sakura. The slice across her chest seems to have nearly shattered her sternum. She might take a while to recover. Sadly, she will have a scar there. I think such a young girl would have such a fate fall onto her. How long do you think her recovery will take? Kakashi stated stoically. It'll be about a week for her to start moving again. You're looking at about a month for her to fully recover. Let her get as much rest as possible. Don't allow her to get hurt again or else, you know. The man slowly packed his bag. Thanks for coming. How much do we owe you? Kakashi asked, not taking his eyes off his student. Don't worry about it. You're here to protect Tazuna, right? He's done so much for us, so this one is free of charge. I'll be leaving now. Damn it. Kakashi said under his breath, to think this happened under his watch. This is the first mission I took you guys on, and look what I allowed to happen. I didn't protect you at all. Kakashi looked down on Sakura and looked at her pained face as she slept. Hey, sorry to bug you, but I'll be heading to the building site now. Are you coming? Taza asked Kakashi, slightly surprised to Jonin by his sudden appearance. Right. I have a mission to do. Sure. Let's get going, Kakashi said, giving Sakura one last glance before heading off. Naruto and Sasuke were constantly busy with their training while Kakashi spent most of his days reading his book and protecting Tazuna. Finally, on the third day of training, Naruto and Sasuke arrived earlier than what they usually do. The two walked into the room, their clothes covered in dirt and torn slightly. Both had a wide grin as they held their own kunai respectively. I see you two really want to learn this jutsu, Kakashi said, closing his book and taking out 2 pieces of paper. Now, to teach you this jutsu, I need to know your chakra natures first. Why don't each of you pour some chakra into this paper? Depending on the result, I can teach you a special jutsu I made. Wait a second, we went through all that and we might not even get the jutsu? Take the paper and find out. The two boys sighed, knowing well that Jonin was definitely a different breed. Sasuke poured his chakra into the paper and it suddenly tore in half. One side turned to ash, while the other wrinkled up heavily. Cool! Naruto was surprised by Sasuke's result. The boy excitedly poured his chakra into his paper and it tore into 3 parts. One turned to ash, another splitting in half, and the last wrinkling up. Interesting, Kakashi said, bemused. Then remembering his mentor had the same chakra nature. It seems you two both have a lightning element. Perfect. Get some rest. I'll teach you the jutsu in the morning. The two boys didn't feel like arguing and immediately went to their futons to rest. Once Kakashi was certain the two were asleep, he took out something from his vest. It was a photo of him and his squad back when he was a genin. He's definitely your son, isn't he, Sensei? Kakashi said softly, looking at Naruto's face closely and seeing the resemblance. I won't let him fall to the same fate. The man quickly placed his photo away before getting some well-earned rest himself. Tomorrow will be a long day after all. Soon the morning arrived. Naruto and Sasuke were both excited to see what they would be learning. Kakashi was standing in front of the two boys, contemplating his decision. Was he seriously going to teach them this jutsu? Naruto already had his Sharingan active, letting Kakashi know he was ready to copy the jutsu at any moment. The jutsu is something I created when I was a genin. It's considered an A-rank jutsu. What rank is the fire jutsu? Sasuke asked, perplexed. The fire dragon Naruto copied was a B rank. You two created A rank with the combo jutsu you did. This jutsu isn't a large-scale attack, it's an assassination jutsu. The two boys straightened up hearing the word assassination. This jutsu is not a joke. Kakashi quickly started forming a couple of hand signs with Naruto monitoring him closely. Lightning style, Chidori! Kakashi announced, his hand getting covered in a blinding light. The sound of thousands of chirping birds rang through the boy's ears. Kakashi charged straight at the tree, planting his hand straight into its trunk. Once the lightning had died down, a large gaping hole was left in the tree. This is the jutsu that I'll be teaching you. Naruto looked at the tree as what he just saw was the coolest thing he's ever seen to happen. Awesome! Sasuke, on the other hand, tried holding his assignment. This jutsu will extend their battle capabilities immensely. Kakashi-sensei, can you show me the jutsu in about 3 more times? Nope. That's your only showcase. I'll be showing you the hand signs, and that's it. But you did it so fast I can only copy half the jutsu. Kakashi had a smirk under his mask. Good. Now you can train it instead of simply copying my jutsu. Naruto pouted heavily, knowing that it would be way easier just to copy it. Unbeknownst to the group, they were being watched. Seems like our next interaction may be more difficult than I expected. This jutsu will be a pain to deal with, Haku said from the treetops above, just far enough away to not get noticed. With this, the Uchihas fell back into training. Never again will they allow themselves to have their teammates hurt. This is the best chance they can get. A great jutsu, coupled with chakra training. I'll finish the jutsu first! No, you won't, knucklehead. Oh yeah? Why don't we race? Whoever wins will have to make dinner for the next 3 months! Oh god, no. If you cook them, we'll die from food poisoning. What? Bite me, Sasuke! If there was one thing that wasn't changing anytime soon, it was their dumb rivalry. Thank you all for indulging yourself in the story thus far. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, there are a few more things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, we've got a primary channel called We the Celestials. We the Celestials is what we do here already, but their content centered around the crazy world and lore of My Hero Academia. so please check us out over there if you're feeling in the mood for a roller coaster of quirky content. We also have another relative to our channel, Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes deep into the facts and lore of a wide variety of anime. Be sure to expand your weeb knowledge for all kinds of series guaranteed. I'd like to let everyone know on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details will be in the description below. If you're perhaps interested in what we do here at WTC, then I would like to extend an invitation out to join the team. The only caveat being that we only accept members 16 and older to join the crew. You can find us on our Discord, which you can locate in the description below. Our Discord is an all-around fantastic place to be, whether you're a fan or just looking to join our band of misfits. All you gotta do is hit up the recruitment server and sign up for whatever category of work fulfills your interest. We're always looking for members to join us. Well, that's it from us for today's video. So thank you all for watching and have a great day.